I was married to my husband for 28 years. 28, not months. Not something you can walk away from. A lifetime. 28 years of waking up beside the same person, of knowing how they breathe in their sleep, of recognizing the silence between words, of believing, truly believing, that there was nothing left to hide. We didn't just love each other. We built a life from nothing. We knew what it meant to struggle, to count money before spending it, to argue, and then sit in silence until one of us reached for the other's hand. And we always did. And we failed. We fell. But we always got back up, together. And through all those years, there was one thing I held on to like truth itself. There were no secrets between us, none. He told me everything, or at least, that's what I believed. But sometimes, the most dangerous lies are the ones that feel like truth. Because the day we buried him, the day I thought I had lost everything, that was the day I realized I had never really known him. It didn't happen loudly, no thunder, no warning, just a boy, 13 years old. He walked up to me, in the middle of grief, in the middle of people whispering condolences I couldn't even hear. And he looked me straight in the eyes, not scared, not confused, certain, like he had been waiting his whole life for that moment. And then he said, "He told me you would take care of me if anything happened to him." There are moments in life where your heart understands something before your mind is ready to accept it. That was one of them, because in that moment, something inside me cracked, not loudly, not all at once, but enough for me to feel it. Everything I thought I knew started to fall apart. Daniel wasn't just my husband, he was my home, the kind of man who didn't need grand gestures, because his presence alone was enough. He didn't talk too much, but when he did, you listened. Not because he demanded it, but because he meant every word. He showed up. That was his love language. Not promises, not excuses. Presence, every day, every night. Same calm rhythm, reliable, safe. We had routines, simple ones. And dinner at the same time, quiet evenings, soft laughter over things no one else would understand. People would look at our life and call it ordinary, but they don't understand something. Peace is not ordinary. Peace is rare. And we had it. Or at least, I thought we did. Looking back now, there were moments, small ones, tiny cracks in something I believed was unbreakable. But when you trust someone completely, you don't question the shadows, even when they move, even when they don't make sense. You explain them away. You protect the version of love that makes you feel safe. And I did, every single time. But there was only one thing missing, just one. A child. We tried. God knows we tried. Hospitals, doctors, tests that left us emotionally exhausted. And prayers. So many prayers. The kind you whisper at night, when the world is asleep and your heart is too tired to hope out loud. Hope would come, then break, again, and again, and again, until one day, we stopped talking about it. Not because it didn't matter, but because it mattered too much. So we adjusted. We told ourselves, we're enough. Just the two of us, always the two of us. But standing at his grave, with dirt covering the man I loved, I couldn't stop asking myself, was it ever really just the two of us? Tom, the day he died, there was nothing special about it. No warning, no sign, no final words that felt like goodbye. Just normal. He was there, and then he wasn't. I remember the sound of my own voice, calling his name, over and over again, like if I said it enough, he would come back. But he didn't. And just like that, 28 years ended. The funeral felt like a dream I couldn't wake up from. People spoke to me, but their words didn't reach me. I nodded, but I wasn't there. It felt like I was watching someone else's life fall apart until I saw him, the boy, standing far away, not grieving, not lost, just watching me, like he knew something I didn't. And somehow, that scared me more than losing my husband, because deep down, before he moved, before he spoke, something inside me whispered, "This is where everything changes." He walked toward me, slow, steady, certain, like every step had already been decided. And when he stood in front of me, I saw it, in his eyes, recognition. I'm not the kind you give a stranger, the kind you give someone you've been told about. And then he said it again. He told me you would take care of me if anything happened to him. My heart dropped. Who? I asked. But the truth is, I wasn't asking to know. I was asking because I didn't want it to be true. And then he said, "Your husband." As something inside me broke, quietly. Take care of me? Why would my husband say that to a boy I had never seen, 13 years old? We had no children, not one. So who was he? My mind started racing. Was this his child? A secret he kept hidden all these years? Another life? Somewhere outside our marriage? All those nights? All those conversations? Was he lying to me? For the first time in 28 years, I felt something I had never felt before. Betrayal, not loud, not explosive, but deep, burning, unfamiliar. I looked at the boy again. "With who?" I asked. "Where is your mother?" He hesitated, just for a second, but that second felt like a lifetime. Then he said, "She's not here." And before I could stop him, before I could demand answers, he turned and walked away. And just like that, he left me alone, with questions that wouldn't let me breathe. That night, I didn't sleep. I couldn't. His words kept echoing in my head. "You will take care of me." Not help, not support. Take care, like responsibility, like family. And then the memories came back. The things I ignored, late nights, phone calls he took outside, his money he said he gave to someone in need. At the time, they meant nothing because I trusted him. Now, they meant everything. To the next day, I went back to his grave, not to cry, not to mourn, but to confront him. I stood there, staring at his name, feeling anger rise inside me. "How could you do this to me?" I whispered. "How could you live with me, love me, and keep something like this hidden? Was I not enough? Daniel!" My voice broke, and then, "I knew you would come back." I froze, slowly. I turned. It was him, the boy, again. And this time, I wasn't afraid. I wasn't confused. I was ready. "I need the truth," I said, and this time, he gave it to me. "My mom was sick," he said. His voice was calm, but heavy. "Chang, we didn't have a home. Sometimes, we didn't eat." Every word he spoke shifted something inside me, but I stayed silent. Then he said, "Your husband found us." And everything changed. He helped, not once, but again and again and again. He brought food. He paid hospital bills, medicine, everything. He didn't just help, he stayed. Through pain, through sickness, through hopeless nights. He stayed until I swallowed, my voice barely steady. "Where is your mother?" The boy looked down, and for the first time, I saw it. Pain, then softly, she died. Silence, heavy, final. "I tried to save her," the boy said. He did everything. But before she died, she held his hand. And she begged him, "Please don't let my son be alone." And he promised. The boy's voice trembled slightly, but he continued, and he kept that promise. He gave me a home in one of his old neighbor's places. I didn't have to sleep outside anymore. He enrolled me in school, bought my books, paid for everything I needed. Food, clothes, fees. He never missed. Not once. I felt my chest tighten. Every word felt like something I should have known, but didn't. He would come see me, the boy said. Sometimes just to check if I was okay. Sometimes just to sit. And one day, the boy paused, like he was reliving the moment. He came, and he looked different. Serious, like he was worried about something. And then he said, if anything ever happens to me, there's only one person I trust. Someone who will never abandon you. My heart started beating faster because somehow I already knew what he was about to say. He said, my wife. The world around me felt like it disappeared. He gave me your picture and told me to find you. And then the boy swallowed hard. He left. Todd, that was the truth. Not betrayal, not another life, a promise, a quiet act of love that I was never meant to see. When suddenly, everything inside me started to change. The anger, the pain, the betrayal. It didn't disappear, but it softened. And because the man I thought had broken me was actually protecting someone else. And maybe he didn't tell me because he was afraid I wouldn't understand. And the truth, for a moment, I didn't. Then I looked at the boy again, really looked at him, not as a secret, not as a mistake, but as a life. My husband refused to abandon, a promise he chose to keep, even in silence. You're not alone anymore, I said, my voice shaking. I reached for his hand, slowly, carefully, and this time, he didn't hesitate, he held on. Sometimes, the people we trust the most carry secrets, not to hurt us, but to protect others. And sometimes, love doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't explain itself. It doesn't wait to be understood. It just shows up, quietly, and changes everything. Follow for more stories that stay with you.